Extremely sort of couple of organizations have really gone into the profundity of tending to the interoperability gives that basically present different bottlenecks for the exchanging local area. Welcome to the decentralized money new symbol of Bitcoin. Bitcoin SV as opposed to mainstream thinking. Bitcoin SV gives essentially less expensive and lightning-quick exchanges dispensing with the intricacies associated with the decentralized environment. Or so they thought. Before we dive into the Bitcoin SV cost expectation, let us view a portion of the really remarkable elements of Bitcoin SV. Bitcoin Money is the second biggest fork of the Bitcoin organization, and from that point onward, there was one more fork in November 2018, Bitcoin SV. It was made to re-establish the first Satoshi convention, keep it stable, and scale hugely. As a guileless contestant in 2018, not very many individuals were most certainly acquainted with Bitcoin SV and really were a little troubled in exchanging BSV. A huge benefit generally is that you can execute rates as the organization grows, adding to a marvelous expansion in the quantity of diggers, upheld by a strong and high transmission capacity exceptionally open blockchain stage. Bitcoin SV in every practical sense has tended to the openness issues, setting up a cross-breed agreement component amazingly. An especially exceptional component basically is that it can trap fake or deceptive exchanges by peers wherein an affirmed block is fit for following the previous block incredibly. Bitcoin SV depends on cryptographic techniques that are dependent on zero divulgence proof and numerical consistency of the whole blockchain-empowered exchange, which is cross-checked without uncovering any information or message on the other party associated with the exchange, in opposition to mainstream thinking. A notable trademark that hangs out in this convention certainly is that it guarantees liquidity and guarantees lightning-quick speed of exchanges on the organization. This detectable quality makes it remarkable contrasted with other Ethereum-based decentralized finance conventions and, simultaneously, lays out a plenty of mining roads. Bitcoin SV establishment, acting mindfully. The increases from the Bitcoin establishment likewise present to BSV the local area benefit. Through this channel of establishment, the stage gets generous commitments and a flourishing number of individuals. The Bitcoin SV engineers likewise have progressed highlights like conceptualizing thoughts on this stage that advance dynamic conversation on BSV in a significant manner. When endorsed, the designer group tests out the thought and redirects it to raising assets for the local area. The stage likewise includes workgroups made by individuals sharing their encounters and assisting you with understanding the functionalities better, or so they in every way that really matters. Thought. Bitcoin SV value. Following the authentic investigation, or so they thought. No big surprise, the historical backdrop of Bitcoin SV has been sensibly strong. With Bitcoin hustling up to turn into a public decision in 2019, it gave force to this coin likewise, and its cost contacted an unsurpassed high of $95. The Great Convention went on with negligible amendments. Afterward, Bitcoin SV showed an enormous retreat in the period of September 2020, which is very critical. Another significant explanation was that the area offered other option and enhanced speculation choices to Bitcoin and other computerized resources. So while some money resources hit all-time highs of $70, BSV was all the while battling. Showing an eagerly awaited opposition at $100.28, BSV highlighted quickly return, getting forward momentum at $120.20 in spite of the pandemic in 2020. No big surprise, what's in store appears to be brilliant for the cash as much as the help from financial backers. The specialized investigation likewise reveals insight into the future cost gauge, or so they thought. In view of the BSV cost forecast, a drawn-out increment is normal. The cost visualization during the current year is around $12.66 in a significant manner, as per the Bitcoin SV cost expectation assessed. The bullish convention could go on as long as possible. BSV USD ought to wind up somewhat higher, say by 2022, $82.10 at particularly the most incredible in an unobtrusive manner. Bitcoin SV expectation. BSV USD could arrive at a cost most certainly normal of around $259.56 toward the finish of 2022 and by 2025, going up to the greatest cost of $842.27. Nonetheless, this is keeping fingers crossed. BSV, going by what it was before, BSV USD explicitly sounds profoundly bullish as it has shown a dependable consistency. By December 2022 end, the cost of Bitcoin SV ought to handily swing around $88.09. Since December 2021, BSV coin was confronting adjustment, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking. In spite of the fact that there is an essentially slight recuperation from February 2022, however, from that point forward, the coin has enrolled in unstable development since spring, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Presently, the cost of Bitcoin SV especially is exchanging over the multi-day mama, which is a decent sign. However, the cost is as yet exchanging under multi-day mama. As per the current situation, it is for the most part anticipated that BSV will show moderate recuperation in the kind of present moment. Bitcoin SV Value Expectation 2022. In light of one-year verifiable information and expectations, there essentially are even cost estimates that the coin might concoct its blockchain stage, changing itself from Ethereum base, getting enrolled on the planet's significant digital currency trades toward the finish of 2022, taking its cost to $125.31. Bitcoin SV Value Expectation 2023, which generally is genuinely huge. The year's end 2023 could offer a buy-to-all negative and cynical cost patterns for the universe of digital currencies, particularly for BSV. It could mean the beginning of a period of expectations and commitments loaded with idealism, which is very huge. The esteemed resource would ascend to a future cost of any place between the scope of $125 to $155. Bitcoin SV Value Forecast 2024. In the realm of digital currencies like BSV, there could be a gauge of marvels, and there could be wizardry in the exceptionally present moment as well. 5 years is quite a while, which truly is genuinely huge. According to specialists' report, with a pandemic immunization coming to the front, it might mean a blast time for Bitcoin SV, which is very critical. Master financial backers of digital currencies generally plan for the really long haul as opposed to the momentary in an unpretentious manner. It wouldn't sort of be a misrepresentation that this valued digital money could break every one of the obstructions and endure everyday hardship, scaling a pinnacle cost of $156.27. Bitcoin SV Value Expectation 2025. With government-issued types of money unfit to support themselves directly following the pandemic, this could come as a respite for all BSV financial backers, driving them to the way of high expectations and goals to execute in Bitcoin SV. With a touch of persistence and keeping the expectations high in the long haul, financial backers can expect a circle back toward the finish of 2025, as the reception of BSV would develop dramatically. By when Bitcoin SV might be a truly prepared player. Really look at here are by and large other long-haul digital money expectations. Bitcoin SV Value Forecast 2026 in a significant manner. The BSV cost gauge has genuinely somersaulted somewhat recently, absolutely changing the pattern from the start towards the year's end. The coin might fill quickly, particularly for partnerships in this year 2026. Is BSV crypto a wise venture? Bitcoin SV can be a productive venture choice, or so they thought. The cost approaches $89.73 right now. Yet financial backers should basically take care of any outstanding concerns prior to gathering the exchange's monetary prizes. The cost expectation for Bitcoin SV especially is that it would truly get $141.11 over the course of the following year, or so they thought. Continue to follow the cost conjecture in the news and the typical day and diagram for commonly greatest additions. For what reason is the cost of Bitcoin SV rising? The essential justification for this is the price and DEFI logical benefit. The downfall of the cost of other computerized monetary standards like Bitcoin and Bitcoin money has made financial backers search for greener fields in a significant manner.